Hey guys, Eric here from Guided. We are back out at the range today. I am going to be working on this 7 PRC. Man, I didn't realize how much hate Fierce got. Man, you guys, the majority, at least the spoken majority, says that Fierce is junk. A lot of guys don't like Fierce. And I guess it's because it's, you know, they've had bad luck with them. You know, their guns didn't shoot, they've had bad customer service, whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I think they're a decently built rifle. The ammo that we had last time was only one box, and that's all the guy gave me. After I shot that video, I called Fierce and found out what they recommend. So this is one of the boxes that they recommend, is Federal 170 grain terminal ascent. So try this first, see what happens. And then they also recommended Norma Bond Strike, which is hard to find. You have to order it online. No places around here have it. Those are the two they recommend, and then they also recommend obviously their own ammo, which is it's called their ammo is called Dirt Nap. They recommend that. We're gonna try this first, see how it goes, and then if it shoots, great. If it doesn't, we're gonna try another one. But I'm gonna run over here to the backstop, put a target up, and then we'll get shooting on this, and hopefully we'll see some results here. So I was shocked at how much hate there is for Fierce rifles. Seems like a well-built, good component gun, but if the gun doesn't shoot, like most of you are saying, you know, and the customer service doesn't back it up, it's like, what do you do, you know? So hopefully we can get this gun shooting. Yeah, you know, I get it. You spend $2,000, $2,500 on a gun, you expect that thing to shoot. You're sooner or later you're going to run across a gun that doesn't shoot from a factory or from a company. It's how they take care of it. It's how the customer service does. You know, that all plays into you know, company image. For those of you who haven't seen my last video on this rifle, go ahead and check that out. You'll kind of get the basis of it. This is a Fierce Carbon Rogue 7 PRC. I got a Husqvarna scope on it. I did my last video. I put the scope on, did everything, got it sighted in. We're gonna run a chrono, the Garmin chrono. I just got my hearing protection. This is the ammo we're gonna try, and then my spotting scope, and I'll get you in there right now and we'll get shooting. My backstop is actually right down there. There's my backstop. So all right, so it doesn't look good. It's not looking promising. All right, guys, I'm gonna shoot that right target, bottom left diamond, and see what happens here. The barrel's cool. Well, it's not looking good, guys. Not on this ammo. The box is saying velocity is 2950, and we are actually at averages 3009. So that's good. I don't know what to think yet about this gun. I know it's a Fierce, and I know you guys don't like them, but that's probably 1.25 inch, 1.5 group. This gun has a 3/4 inch or 3/4 MOA guarantee at 100 yards. Obviously, we're not there. It just sucks because now I gotta run to town, try to find some more ammo. But it is what it is, guys. That's how this process works. Sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get a bad one. Maybe he should have bought a Tikka. It probably would have been shooting by now. But this is only brand ammo number 2, so stay tuned. We'll see what happens. All right, so we are back out at the range. I got some more ammo. Still working on this Fierce 7 PRC. We tried the Hornady 175 ELDX, no good. I called Fierce and they recommended the Federal Terminal Ascent. They didn't say what grain, so I had the guy get the 170 grain. I think it was the 170s, and it didn't shoot. So the 155 grain Terminal Ascent, and the factory also recommended this Norma Bond Strike, which is 165 grain. And that's the other box I recommended. So I'm hoping that one of these two here shoot. I'm gonna get in the gun here and get you in a spotting scope, and we're gonna start shooting. So if these two don't shoot, I don't know, you know, how many boxes of ammo should you try before you send it back to the factory. Like I said, this gun here, they guarantee a 3/4 inch group with this gun from the factory. Probably a little bit over an inch. Right at an inch, a little bit over an inch. Alright guys, let's look at this box here. Box says muzzle velocity should be 3100, and this is with that 155 grain terminal ascent. We're looking at average of 3,009 feet a second, almost 3,010, so it's pretty consistent, but it's under what the box is saying. So I'm gonna let that cool, and then I'm gonna shoot this Norma ammo. All right guys, we're gonna do this Norma Bond Strike. It's 165 grain. All right, there it is. There it is, guys, finally. That's 3/4 inch group right there. Gun is very, very picky. But that's just how they are, I guess. Let's take a look at the box. Feet per second, they're saying 3,018 with the 165 grain bullet. And we are at 2895 is the average, so almost 2,900. You know, about 120 feet a second difference, which it is what it is. And I'm gonna get this thing zeroed at 200. Once I get it zeroed at 200, then this evening I will run up to the long range, the 1,000-yard range, and we'll shoot the 450, the 700, and see if we can hit the 1,000. This was the Federal Terminal Ascent 155 grain, and that actually is about an inch, I'd say, maybe an inch and a quarter. Yeah, it's an inch and an eighth is center to center. And then I let it cool, and then I shot 3 shots with the Norma Bond Strike, and that there is actually, well, we'll just go from there to there. That's a 1/2 inch group right there, guys. So that was 100 yards, 100 yards, 100 yards, and I didn't shoot no more. Then I went back to 200. I didn't touch the scope. I hit here, and then I adjusted it and hit here. Then I adjusted it again, and I don't know if I pulled it. I hit here, and then I did touch it one more time, and I shot here. And you're like, well, why did you stop? Why didn't you keep trying for the bullseye? Well, 1, I have 1 box of shell, and 2, we had to order this stuff. Couldn't find it anywhere local, had to order it, so that takes time. And 3, if you measure from the center of that target where I was aiming to the bullet impact, that's 1.5 inches. So that means that's under 1 MOA. So 1 MOA for 200 yards would be 2 inches. For what I'm doing and hunting purposes, it's good enough to go out to the on the steel. Hey, what's up guys? I am up here at the long range, and we got some targets down there. I'll zoom in for you. Right down there between the gate, that's 450 yards. You can see how far we are from that. There we are. And then if you go up the fence line, that fence line right there, you go up, and that orange plate right there is 700 yards. And then if we can hit the 450 and a 700, we're going to go all the way over into the trees and see if we can. It's going to be right there. We're going to get set up here. I'm almost ready. Get you in the spotting scope, and we will start shooting. Going to zoom out. We're going to go up the fence line. There it is. All right. There's a 700-yard target. hit the plate pretty much in the center. I am going to just let it cool for a couple minutes, and then we'll go out to the 1,000. All right, so I'm gonna back up here, zoom out, and then we're gonna go all the way over here. There it is. All right, 1,000 yards. Like I said, there is just a slight 1 to 2 mile an hour breeze. Just a very light wind. All right, guys, here we go. There she be, 1,000 yards. On the first video on this rifle, man, I got a lot of hate on Fierce. I had way more negative comments than I had positive comments. You know, me personally, I think Fierce is it's got good quality components. It's just a matter of just finding the bullet that it likes. I'm not trying to hate on Fierce. I think it is a nice rifle. It shoots good when you find the right ammo. We just shot 450, shot 700, and then I went out to 1,000 and hit it. And I always like to know if the gun can do it accurate enough at 700 yards, at 1,000 yards, or just to know it's accurate enough to hit those distances. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video, like the content. If you do, my name is Eric. I'm a hunting guide here in Northeast Wyoming, and I set up rifles mostly for my father-in-law. He's a Husqvarna scope dealer. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.